guess you were right about having to improvise every now and then. Is this the only route to the center? Good. We'll hang back here and give you a covering fire if necessary. If they start shooting, keep your head down. Good luck.
Hello, Scuff. It's rare to see any of your kind here trying to get to Somerville. I have medical supplies for sale, if you need them. Me? No. I'm just a field medic. who came here because these fuckers needed one. Take a look at these poor idiots here. You know what happened to them? I came from one of the city stations. I had to steal most of my medical equipment. Oh, here. I keep here for emergency invitations. Well, I'm trying to help them as much as I can. Only complaint is how stupid these guys can be. Imagine, these fuckers been here, bored and horny for so long, so they get shit-faced and start to stick their junk in everything that moves. You think that's bad? One of the guys stuck his dick into the generator. Turned himself into an electric bulb. We all heard him screaming, but when we come to help him, he was already done. Extra crispy. Yeah, sure. Medkits are 60, but I will buy them for 40 if you have any spare. Or I can give you a shot of painkillers now, if you really need it. 20 bucks. Deal. Anything else? Deal. Anything else? Deal. Anything else? What do you wanna know? Nah, not really. Travelers and merchants. Most others don't have the cash to get through the checkpoints. Some people don't get through even then. Yeah, if you go around, maybe you can find another way past this checkpoint, but I'm pretty sure the walk will take so long, you will be glowing by the time you reach downtown. Oh yeah, the rules say that as soon as you enter the checkpoint, the boss will contact you and give you permission to enter the city. What a great lie. The boss tells his boys to rob travelers as much as they can, and then he will tell you to leave this fucking place and never come back. You will see what I mean if you meet him. He is not even human anymore. Sometimes it's because of the black water. He found an old source of it somewhere near here, and you know, his gang just put it into their mouths like fucking children. Turns you into a Superman, or at least, that's what the boss says. Yeah, it's some nasty stuff. And the weirdest thing is, our boss told us all that he used a lot of black water in the past, but most of the guys who try, die, quick. But he keeps the location to himself and his most trusted gods. I'm trying to figure out what black water is, and how we can make our men have more strength. Exactly. One of his lieutenants, Jacobs, he went missing looking for the source. I wish I could prove the boss had a hand in it, but I doubt anyone is going to find a corpse all the way out here. You want to help me find Jacobs? I can set you on the right path, but it is not going to be easy. But in return, if you can prove the boss was behind his death, I will help you to get through the Cordon. A lot of my boys here are done with that cycle. You do this for me. Find proof. I can get you a shortcut through the Cordon. The boss dies. You save a lot of cash. Jacobs gets his revenge. Even if this turns up nothing, it'll make a lot of guys happier knowing the rumor is nothing. hopefully some sign of Jacobs. Anything. Just make sure you do it quietly. You rile up the whole street. I'm not just going to be able to stand back and watch. Neither will my guys. There is an old apartment behind the alleyway near the station. Now, for whatever reason, the boss does not let anyone up that way, except his most trusted lieutenants. Now he claims that it is to stop anyone stealing or contaminating the water. But I know that's bullshit. Because I know the water collectors go deeper into the city for that stuff. Now, he's hiding something else up there, and I want to know what it is. I will give you a key for the apartments. One of my boys had an accident nearby, but he was able to snag this key before he died. Here is the key. Remember, the apartments in the alleyway near the station. Some of the boss triggermen might get in your way, but don't make a lot of noise dealing with them. You get the whole Cordon involved, and we can't help you without proof.
Gave you an order, Scavenger. Find a way through this checkpoint. Get to it.
Snipers, over here! Don't let him get through! Snipers, over here! Let him get through!
Back again? What else do you need? You heard something about Jacobs? What is it? Damn, I should have known. Are you sure? Fuck. Yeah, that's him. That's a big problem. I go to the boss about this now. He'll just shoot me dead. I'll go round up a few of my boys. Not everyone is so convinced the boss is actually going to share his little secret. It will be fun seeing him try to lie to all of us, autons.
Hold up there, Scout. You think you could just stroll through our turf armed to the teeth? Name's Speaker Lucas. This checkpoint is Blackwater Bandits Turf. We don't take too kindly to strangers' vanity. What? Jacobs? I know there ain't no way that you can know about that. Unless...
Kill this freak!
Oh, let him get snipers over here! Don't let him get through!
Name's Speaker Lucas. What?
Don't let him
Kill this freak!
over here! Take him down! You can't hide forever. You can't hide forever. You can't hide forever. Over here! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get over here! Don't let him get through! Let him get cannot hide forever! Don't let him get Don't let him get through! here! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Snipers over here! Don't let him get through! Blackwater! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Over here! Snipers over here! Don't let him get through! Don't let him get through! Get out and find him! Stay away! You don't know what you're doing! Spread out and find him. Don't let him get through. Snipers over here. Don't let him get through. Don't let him get through. The black water gives us strength. Don't let him get through. Take him. The black water. spread out and find them. Don't let him get through. Snipers over here. Snipers over here!
it's a lost lamb wandering into my den of wolves, Trouble. Oh, my dear friend, trouble is precisely what I live for. You see, I've been waiting for someone like you to stroll by. A puppet on my stage, if you will. Forget. Oh, you must be joking. You see, I've got a little secret I've been dying to share. The water that opens the doors to realms beyond your wildest nightmares. You've seen nothing. Just those who are not strong or quick enough to survive. This world will not stand for the weak.
Alright, boss. It's time you came clean. We know about Jacobs.
Murphy, so you finally unraveled the clues. Ezra was a good speaker, but he was weak, and he let go of the power he could have grasped.
That's right. We're done doing your dirty work. So let me tell you what's going to happen.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, Murphy. Everyone in this room is going to die.
Don't let him get through!
Well, trouble. Forget. Oh, you must be joking. It's pure You've seen nothing. Just those who are strong or quick enough to survive. This world.
Alright, boss. It's time you came clean. We know about Jacobs.
Murphy,
That
I'll tell you what's going on.
Thanks for finding justice for old Jacobs. A little extra for your help. Pack up and move on. All this blood will just draw the scavengers. And not the kind who walk in 2 feet, huh? Take it easy out there. The city is crazy this time of year.
gave you an order, scavenger. Find a way through this checkpoint. Get to it.
Take it easy out there. This city is crazy this time of year.